Have you ever caught yourself holding on to a chair just to bend down and pick something up? Or maybe you've noticed that stairs feel steeper and getting out of a car isn't quite as smooth as it used to be. If you had moments like these, you're not alone. But here's the encouraging truth. Losing mobility doesn't have to be part aging. In fact, there's a lot you can do, starting today, to stay steady on your feet, flexible in your joints, and confident in your movements, even well past 80. And no, you don't have to be a gym rat or twist yourself into a pretzel. The key is consistency. Gentle, purposeful movement done regularly is one of the most powerful gifts you can give your future self. Because staying mobile doesn't just mean walking better. It means living better. It means getting out of bed without stiffness, putting on your shoes without struggling, enjoying walks with loved ones, playing with grandkids, or simply feeling capable in your own body. So today, we're going to explore 5 exercises that people over 80 swear by, movements that are simple, safe, and most importantly, incredibly effective at keeping you mobile. These aren't fancy or complicated. You don't need special equipment or even a gym membership. What you do need is the willingness to show up, even for just 10 or 15 minutes, a few times a week. Let's begin with one of the most underrated forms of movement, something so basic that most people overlook it until it becomes difficult. Standing up from a chair. Now, this might not sound like exercise, but it absolutely is. Think about it. Every time you stand up, you're using your legs, your hips, your core, your balance. And the more you practice standing up without using your hands, the more you train those muscles to stay strong. Try this. The next time you're sitting in a sturdy chair, plant your feet flat on the floor, scoot to the edge of the seat, lean slightly forward, and push yourself up using only your legs. Then slowly sit back down with control. Do that 5 or 6 times in a row, and you'll quickly feel your muscles working. It's not about speed. It's about building strength where it matters most, the muscles that help you get up from the couch, the toilet, the dining table, the muscles that give you freedom. This one move alone, practiced regularly, can reduce your risk of falls, improve your balance, and keep your independence intact longer than almost anything else. And that's the goal, right? Not just to live longer, but to live well, with dignity and confidence in every step. Now, while standing up helps with leg strength and balance, another key area that tends to stiffen as we age is the upper back and shoulders. You might notice your posture starting to round, your shoulders curling forward, or your neck feeling tight. All of this adds up. It affects your breathing, your ability to reach for things, and even your mood. That's where a simple movement called the wall angel can make a big difference. Stand with your back against the wall, your feet about 6 inches away, and try to press your lower back, shoulders, and head gently into the wall. Then raise your arms out to the side, like you're making a goalpost with your elbows bent at 90 degrees, and slowly slide your arms up and down against the wall, as if you're making a snow angel, except vertically. You might not get your arms all the way up at first. That's okay. The point is to open up your chest, engage your back muscles, and undo the hunched forward posture that sneaks up on so many of us over time. This move helps you breathe deeper, stand taller, and carry yourself with more energy. And when you feel open and upright, it sends a powerful message to your body and to the world that you're still strong, still capable, still here. And isn't that what we all want? To move through life feeling like ourselves, not limited, not fragile, but empowered. That feeling starts with how you move your body, even in the smallest ways. Let's keep that energy going as we move toward another foundational movement that supports your entire lower body, something that keeps your joints flexible, your legs strong, and your balance sharp. It's something you've probably done without even thinking, but when done intentionally, it can be life-changing, and that's the heel-to-toe walk. You might remember this one from physical therapy or balance drills, but don't let its simplicity fool you. It's one of the best ways to train your body's sense of stability and control, especially when it comes to walking on uneven ground or avoiding trips and falls. Here's how to do it. Stand tall, lift your chest slightly, and take 1 step forward. But instead of your usual stride, place the heel of your front foot directly in front of the toes of your back foot, so they touch or nearly touch. Then do the same with the other foot, slowly, carefully, step by step. It's like walking on an invisible tightrope. You can hold on to the back of a chair or the wall if you need a little extra support at first. What matters is control and focus. As you walk this way, your brain and body are doing something magical. They're reconnecting. Your feet, ankles, knees, hips, and core are working together to stay upright. That kind of coordination tends to fade if we don't practice it. And when it fades, that's when stumbles happen. So if you can get just 5 minutes a few times a week to this simple walk, you're investing in something precious, your confidence with every step you take outside. You know, it's amazing how the smallest daily practices can ripple out into major life changes. You don't need to run marathons. You don't need to do backflips. You just need to give your body the message. I'm still using you. I still need you. Let's stay sharp. And speaking of staying sharp, let's talk about something that isn't often associated with exercise, but absolutely should be your ankles. Yes, those small, often ignored joints at the bottom of your legs play a huge role in your mobility. If your ankles are stiff or weak, it affects your entire gait. It can throw off your balance, mess with your knees and hips, and even lead to falls. That's why simple ankle circles or toe raises are golden for anyone over 60, and especially after 80. Just sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Lift one foot off the ground a few inches and slowly circle your ankle clockwise 10 times, then counterclockwise 10 times. Then do the same with the other foot. You can also try lifting your heels while keeping your toes on the ground. Then switch, lift your toes with heels down. These tiny movements wake up the stabilizer muscles that keep you steady when stepping off a curb or turning quickly. It might seem like a small thing, but imagine this. You're stepping off the bus or walking across a garden path. Your foot lands slightly sideways on a rock or root. If your ankle is strong and flexible, it adjusts naturally. If it's not, that's when the risk creeps in. So give those ankles a little love. They've been carrying you around for a long time. A few mindful movements can keep them working well for years to come. And while we're down there at the feet, let's not forget the importance of circulation. Movement is about more than muscles. It's about keeping the blood flowing, keeping the nerves awake, and keeping your body responsive. That's where gentle walking comes in. Not power walking or hiking up hills, unless that's your thing, but just regular, daily walking, even around your living room or backyard. You see, walking isn't just physical, it's mental. It gives your brain rhythm, your heart purpose, and your mood a natural lift. So if you felt stuck lately, stuck in bed, stuck in a rut, stuck in the same routine, just put on some shoes and walk a few steps. Then a few more. That's the spark. That's the shift from stillness to strength. Now that we've covered the legs, posture, and balance, all important pieces of staying mobile, there's one more thing we need to touch on. It's something people often ignore, even though it directly affects how confidently and safely we move through the world. It's something that can help prevent falls, support your breathing, and even improve your digestion, and that something is your core. Now, when people hear core, they often think of sit-ups or intensive workouts, but that's not what we're talking about here. Your core isn't just your stomach. It's your entire middle, your lower back, sides, hips, and yes, your belly. It's the center of your body's strength and balance. And when your core is strong, everything else works better. Your posture improves, your steps are more stable, and your risk of falling drops dramatically. One of the simplest and safest ways to strengthen your core is by doing something called a seated knee lift. All you need is a sturdy chair. Sit tall, with both feet flat on the ground and your hands resting gently on your thighs or the sides of the chair. Now, lift one knee up slowly, as high as you comfortably can, then lower it back down with control. Then switch legs. If that feels easy, you can hold the lift for a few seconds before bringing your leg down. Just 5 to 10 lifts per leg can make a big difference if done regularly. This small movement wakes up those deep abdominal muscles, and you might even feel in your thighs and hips, and that's a good thing. The goal here isn't to get six-pack abs. It's to support your spine, improve your coordination, and give your body the strength it needs to react, whether you're reaching for something on a shelf or catching yourself from a stumble. And the beauty of all these exercises, whether it's the sit-to-stand, the heel-to-toe walk, the ankle circles, or the knee lifts, is that you can tailor them to your body. You don't need to do them all at once. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin and then keep showing up. That's the secret. Because mobility isn't just about motion, it's about momentum. When you start to move, even a little bit, your body responds. It thanks you. It says, yes, I remember how to do this. And little by little, you begin to feel stronger, more balanced, and more independent. And if you ever feel discouraged, maybe you've had a fall in the past, or maybe your joints hurt more than they used to, just know that progress is still possible. You're never too old to get stronger. You're never too far gone to start feeling better. The key is to be kind to yourself and consistent with your effort. Even 5 minutes a day is enough to create change. It's also important to remember that mobility supports more than your muscles. It lifts your spirit. When you move more freely, you feel more confident. You're more likely to go outside, see friends, try new things. And that social connection is just as important for your health as any stretch or strength move. So take a deep breath. Maybe even stand up if you're sitting right now, and just stretch your arms up toward the ceiling. Feel the space open in your ribs. Feel the weight shift in your feet. That's you, taking one small, meaningful step toward a stronger, steadier, more mobile future. I'd love to hear what movement you're starting with today. Are you trying the wall angels? The heel-to-toe walk? Maybe just standing up from your chair a few extra times? Share in the comments below, not only so I can cheer you on, but so others in our community can feel inspired. 2. We're all in this together. If you found this helpful, give the video a like, and be sure to subscribe for more simple, empowering health tips made just for you. This channel is all about helping you feel your best, with tools that actually work at any age. And remember this, your body is still on your side. It might move slower. It might ache more than it used to, but it's never stopped working for you. So keep moving, keep smiling, and keep showing up for yourself. Here's to strong legs, steady steps, and joyful motion at 80, 90, and beyond. You've got this.